All right. Yeah, it's up.
Send it to the.
I said it to the goons, yeah. You don't see it in the chat? I sent it right before you texted. Right? It went out right before you.
There it is.
Cool. Perfect. Okay. Okay.
Yay!
Back at it.
Yeah.
So I don't. Nobody's watching, but it's okay. It'll end up getting recorded once. So John and I are sorting through the harness right now, and it's a nightmare. It's probably the worst that it could be. It might as well have not been terminated at all. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much nothing's labeled. We have to ring out every wire. They've used wire colors twice.
On the same connector.
On the same connector.
Next to each other
on pins. John and I are literally going through and ringing out every wire. And even for John and I, who, are highly experienced in doing this kind of stuff, it's not hard. It's just friggin' tedious. All they had to do when they were doing it, which they just didn't put the effort in, was to tag certain wires. Even the sensor commons, there aren't separate wires for the sensor commons. We have to splice and make the sensor commons. All the splices that are in the schematic
have to be made one by one. Yeah.
This is going to take years and cost millions. And John's leaving in
about
3-4 hours. 3 hours, yeah.
And Danny's sort of colorblind. So this is even harder. So we're trying to go very quick to have me identify the colors. So yeah, it's maybe not the most exciting thing, but necessary nevertheless.
Yeah. So it's boring. Today is just going to be boring. That's for the next few hours until John leaves. And then I'm kind of left to fend for myself. Dan's on his way, though. He's coming back today.
Hopefully Dan's not colorblind.
He's not.
Okay,
Dan's pretty good at this kind of stuff, too.
Great.
So,
Great.
But yeah, this is gonna take. Swapping this engine yesterday was twice as easy as this is gonna be. So,
yeah, no doubt.
And so we're just going through one by one and ringing them out.
My beef with this Holly harness is what Danny said. All they had to do was to laser mark the wires, like maybe every foot or every 2 feet. If they would have just labeled what they are, because they give you a universal harness with just a fan end like this, and then you have to do the termination, but nothing is labeled at this end.
Nothing.
So you have to essentially trace it back to the connector.
Yep.
And ring everyone out and make sure it's pinned right.
It's really very frustrating.
In a way, they put the quality control onto the customer.
Yeah.
And that's kind of shitty.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's next? What's the next pin you want to do?
Let's just keep working left to right on those.
Yeah, on the sensors, right? So the next one's probably like TPS or something.
I think it's that's the knock, 3-pin knock. The next one.
We're not going to use.
But you might.
I think I only need one of those. Maybe skip that for now.
Okay.
Skip it. Eventually, I'm going to use a knock sensor.
All right. Next one's mass air temp. So.
Manifold air temp.
Manifold area. Yeah. Okay. So A11 should be blue.
J1.
Yeah. J1 A11.
Okay.
Blue wire.
J1 A11.
That means I gotta find the solid blue. Let's see here. I think I got it on the first try. Let's see.
Find it here.
1 second. No, it's not that one.
J1 A11. Let me double check. J1's the big connector, right?
J1's the big connector. A11.
11, and I see blue there. So let me double check if I got this right. Try it again. I'm on the right one here. I can tell.
Okay, nothing. Did the meter time out?
No, I just switched it back on. It did, but I switched it.
It's not that one. Let me find some other blues here. There are a few. It's another blue. Not that one.
Yes, sucks.
This is blue with white, and ain't that. Blue with white. What about this one? That's blue. This might be it. Bingo!
Mark it.
Okay, will do.
What is that? MAT?
Yep.
MAT input?
Yep. Okay.
Well, sensor out.
Yeah, sensor out, input to the PL input into the ECU.
So how do you want it labeled? An input or sense out?
Sense out. I think that's what I was putting on the other ones. MAT, right?
J1,
Yep.
A11.
A11. MAT out. Okay. What a friggin' pain.
So we've labeled about 8,
Yeah.
and only 80 to go. It's fine.
A lot of these, though, the good
Aren't
thing
used.
is a lot of these aren't used.
Yeah.
Coil outputs, 2 of the injector outputs.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of common wires. Once we distill this, it's not going to be so bad,
Yeah.
but it's
Tedious.
finding it's tedious.
Okay, so that was the map. All right, so where's the next place we want to go here? We just do the ignition now.
Sure. We already found one of them. 830.
So that's wideband O2s, and that. Well, we know what those are.
Yeah, because it's all
That-
one
this
harness.
Yeah. So we don't got to worry about that.
Cold.
A little bit.
Yeah, I told you the weather here is not. You were spoiled the last couple of days. It hasn't been nice here. WBO2. Man, this did not go down at all last night.
She's good and full there, bud.
There's air in it, guaranteed.
Yeah, it should be 830. We did 830. That was that purple one.
Yep.
All right, so the next one.
Which you shouldn't have to trace it back. You should just be able to go and see
Go
what
to
it is.
822. Yeah. 822. There's another purple.
Really?
Christ, oh fuck! There's 3 purples
Cam
on the
input.
same plug.
We may or may not need that. A22? I bet you it's that other one. I bet you it's that other. I put money on it. It's this purple.
Probably is.
A22. The most important thing I'm realizing that we put on these is the pin number. Because then we can trace it easily.
Yeah.
It's more important than the name.
A little bit.
A22, right?
Yep. That.
That was slightly an educated guess.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between that one and the other one? 830 and 22? Is there 2 inputs?
Crank and cam? Maybe. So,
Oh,
no.
maybe.
Yeah, cam input, and the other one is crank input. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
So crank and cam.
Yep.
So I think cam input's the only one that's going to get used, but I don't know. I have to look and see how it gets wired to the Hyperspark.
Well, it's all pinned to that same plug. That was
Yeah.
it like 8 pins or so? You might want to just pin them all.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that we should pin them all just because. Yeah. Dave said, "Yep, boring." You would. You're right.
What pin is this? 22?
A22. Yep.
Isn't everything on J1 and A? Yeah. We don't even have to say J1.
Oh, B, A, and
It's
B.
either A
Okay.
or B.
Okay, that's a good point. We're learning as we go.
This is cam, right?
That's A22 is in fact cam input. Got it.
Next.
A14. C. A14, so we'll go over here, A14. Green. IPU ground. Well, I don't know what IPU is.
Ignition, pulse, something.
Yeah, probably. Okay. I bet you that's in that. Is
There's no greens in
Is there
those.
greens in those? Okay. What shit? What
Green with white.
what pin is that? IPU ground green A14. Oh, that's the one where all that stuff ties to. There's a whole bunch of the
Ignition grounds.
input. That's input ground. Input. It's input ground. The green. Yeah, that goes to the fuel, oil, ignition.
That's the signal return.
Yeah. Yep. A14. IPU ground. A14.
All right. Well, let's make sure it's landing.
Yep.
We got the
A14.
right wire here.
Right.
You're on it? That's not this wire.
Next one.
You're on it? I think that one. It's still on. The green. That's straight. Probably this one. Wow, you can't grab one either. Run out of green wires.
Okay. Let me double check. Make sure I'm on the right. A14. That's what?
What?
Black.
It's black?
That black one that goes up the center of the. It's that black one that goes up the center of the.
The bundled ones?
Yeah.
So-
the shielded wires,
So did they tie them together there?
maybe.
Should have continuity then, though.
Good.
You got the pin in?
No, hang on. Let me just double check that I got this right. 16. 14 was in black. Yeah, hold on. Let me put it in there. Okay, check it. You can
Yeah, A14 is calling this a green 20 gauge, so
see if it's connected to a black in the in those one of those two.
yeah, because it's none of these greens that are hanging out.
See if it's one of the black.
Yeah, let me grab it. Where are they? It is. And what about this one? Keep that on there?
Yep.
Yeah, these two blacks are common in those bundled,
Interesting.
but that's not what it says on here.
Sure.
So their schematic is wrong. That
Oh,
makes it even worse.
Yeah, what do we do about that?
I don't know.
You see this. Green?
Mm-hmm.
A14.
Green
It's
wire.
not green in that connector. It's black.
Here.
Why don't you double check me just in case I'm wrong? Find
Alright,
A14.
alright.
Go check and see if you see A14 as being black.
Well,
Maybe
it
I
ran
got
out
the
to
wrong-
the blacks in the.
It did, unless I had the wrong pin.
Where is number one?
How do you know which one?
You have to look at the back of the shell.
Said it was 14.
Says A14 here.
One second.
Okay. All right. It's a weird place to put it. Why would they put it in those? Why would they put it there? And it doesn't match the schematic.
Doesn't come out on green. That's a problem. Might be a tech support calling out.
Yep. Yeah, that might be a poly. Oh yeah, you have harness version 16.5.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, you know the other one we need to find is A6. The white wire that's the points output. I'm almost certain that that has to go to the control box.
It does.
Yeah, it's got to go to the Hyperspark.
Well, we should probably just keep working linearly.
Well, it is. It's just you'd miss it if you didn't. Look at the schematic.
Oh, it's loose.
They're all loose.
Yeah, you're right
Well,
about that.
it's because they're assuming it's terminated already.
Let's see.
I should have freaking bought the harness that was terminated already. I would have been better off looking crappy than. The only benefit to doing all this is that it's going to look nice when it's done.
And we cut it, so we're stuck with it now.
We're stuck with it now.
All right,
Okay.
let's keep going. A10 here. What is that? 10 is 18 gauge 12 volt switched. Should be a red with a white. A10.
You know what I need? I got freaking foam over here. I keep kneeling down.
I know.
I've got foam here.
So where's OBS here so I can see the stream?
Okay. A what?
10.
Okay, that's a red with the white stripe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me find it.
I get the feeling it's here underneath.
It is?
Yeah. Yep. It's right here.
That's a switch 12 volt in is what that says it is.
Yeah, it's under here.
Yeah.
That one's self-explanatory.
Okay. Alright. So the next one, A27.
A27.
Hmm?
Okay. That looks like a green with a black stripe.
It says beige and black.
Okay, close enough. I'm on it.
That's the bypass out. Okay, A27, beige and black. Ooh, I gotta find that. What is it? Is beige a yellow?
It's a mellow yellow, I guess. It looks green to me, but you know, I'm
What
wrong.
the fuck colored beige? Why they gotta use these crazy colors? Okay, beige and black.
I don't know, but I'm on it. What's that for?
It says bypass out.
Bypass out?
Yeah, on the ignition.
Yeah, I guess we'll pin it. I'm sure I don't need it. But...
What is this shit? Black and beige. Can I see that one? I gotta see that. I'm never gonna find this. Fuck, beige?
It's definitely like a beige and black, I guess. That's what I would say.
Oh, I see what okay. I would call that brown with black, but alright.
It's a light brown if it's a brown.
Yeah. I see it. I see what you're going for.
It's on it right now, so you should be able to check it. Yep, beige and black bypass out. You can see it?
Not really. They're gonna be on one of these. Aren't these ignition?
It's not this one?
That's green, dude. It's very green. That's green with white.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I know. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Very nice. It's got a black stripe.
Yeah, that's it. That looks like it. Okay.
It's fine.
All right. Okay. All right. Whatever.
It's brown.
A27. Bypass out. That's right. Yummy. Okay. I wonder if we can get an award for the most boring YouTube video ever produced. Well, probably not. Somebody's probably already done that, and it's probably just a live stream of nothing.
Yeah.
But this is as close to a live stream of nothing as you could get. This is educational, folks.
Yeah, don't do what
Don't
we do.
Don't do what we do. This is insanity. It would have been easier.
Definition of insanity.
It would have been easier to convert an already made harness. It would have been.
Yeah. It's the shortened stuff that's
Yep.
already made.
Shorten it or lengthen it. Yeah. This was my brilliant idea.
They
and
leave too much to the consumer, man.
They do.
Okay, so A14's on here twice.
What?
Yes. So obviously there's a split. Well, that's a signal return. The next one we'll do is A28.
Okay.
Yeah, actually it's on there 3 times, A14.
Really?
All right, Alpha 28.
Alpha 28. What color is it?
It is a blue with white.
Great. Another blue.
That's the ESC spout out. That's if you got a 40 TFI. That's what that is.
Probably don't need it, but we're gonna mark it.
Yeah.
All right, 828
Yeah, blue with white. That's probably this one right here.
on it.
That's probably this one. Oh, not that one.
This car's pretty awesome.
It will be when it's done 7 years from now.
7 years from now, yeah.
John's gonna have to make 6 more trips out here to finish it.
Yeah. Okay, I've exhausted all the blues here. Hold on.
Yep, I'm on it. It's more purple to me, but I'm definitely not the right.
Oh, not that one. Not that one. Hold on, there's a few more blues here.
Blue and white.
Okay, so far it's none of those.
Check my pinning here.
And I think I have all the blues.
27, right?
28.
26,
28.
28. Yep, I'm on 28. Yep,
A28, blue with a white.
that's it. I'm looking at it. It's here. So it's gotta be out there somewhere.
All right.
Did the meter time out?
Oh shit. Yes, it did.
What a way to disable that. I gotta remember. There might be a way to disable the auto off.
Let's try this again, kids. The meter's got to be on.
If I was cool, we'd just be using a test light.
Fuck that. I like the beat. All right, too.
Found it.
A28.
A28. Whatever A28 is.
Wow.
Whatever A28 is it. I need to replace my door hinge on this side. The door is going up when I close it.
Yeah, mine too.
And I really don't want to put one of those new door hinges on it.
They suck.
Because they suck.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I
Repin
guess
some OEMs. I don't know.
maybe
All right, next one.
I bet Dave's got an opinion on that one.
Sure he does.
You need to get that data from NPD. You guys don't know what you're doing. I told you how to do it.
We got live stream of nothing. That's what it says.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
Yeah, this is tedious, boring work. Yeah, the fun stuff was all yesterday. It's in there. And it looks... I'm not going to lie, guys. I mean... I'm tooting my own horn here. This thing looks fucking awesome.
It does look amazing.
It looks amazing in here.
It does. All right, moving on to the next connector. This is for the map. So we're going to do A18, 23, and 26. 18, 23, and 26. Alpha 18, that's at sensor ground. 23 and 26.
Okay.
Map sensor signal, yeah. Alpha 23.
Alpha 23. Let's do it.
Red with a black.
Red with the black on Alpha 23.
This is orange.
A23.
I have it.
It's like red with the black.
Yeah, I got it. That one's obvious. There you go.
I like when they're easy like that.
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah.
A23.
I can't believe we're having to do this.
I do.
I can't believe it.
You know, this is my rant about this. You know, I'm on a Holly tech support forum.
Yeah.
And all the Holly bootlickers.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
yeah. What now, bootlickers? Great quality control. Pass it on to the customer, right?
The cool thing is, once we do this, it shouldn't be too hard. Then we just got to figure out the order of the pins on the plug side.
That's easy.
Yeah, it's easy once we get there. There's going to be a lot of stuff we don't use.
Alpha 23. What are they calling that? Map sensor signal. Okay. Next, let's do Alpha 26, which is a solid orange. That's your 5-volt VREV. Yeah. How do you open the gate, Danny?
It's a second. I got it.
Got it.
No, I got it, John.
Very good. Is it? Oh.
There it goes. All right. Orange, Alpha 26.
Yep. Okay.
It's on it.
Hey,
How's it going?
good, how are you?
Sam, how you doing?
Sorting through the wiring.
Wow, it's good though.
That
So,
came out
like-
nice. Yeah.
Ooh, it looks fucking mean. Dude, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll run maybe next year.
Maybe next year. The wiring that Holly gives you. I got the unterminated harness, and I was like, oh, no problem. They don't tag any of the
Is
wires.
this the one that you wanted me to switch to on the Chevelle?
No.
Okay.
That one's easy because you have an LS. They make 7,000 different harnesses that fit it directly.
Got it.
This is not anything anybody does, so I had to buy it kind of universal, and we have to terminate it. All the wires, they're not labeled at all.
Oh.
We're going through and we're tracing every single one and marking them.
Dude, you guys are.
And I lose John in about 2 hours.
So if you're 100% is done, where are you at right now, you think? 100% is the car's started and
Oh.
sitting in the
Realistically, 50.
50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got a little bit.
Because the half was all the mechanical. The other half
Mechanical
was
is all
just
done.
electrical.
It's got coolant in
This
it
is all
already.
wiring now at this point.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, you're heading out today.
Yep.
Yep. Dan Frankel's coming back down today too. So hopefully by the
I
time
was gonna say if you can wait a week, I'll be back in a week. I'm leaving in a little bit, so that's why I want to.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up to see Roger for the week.
Look at you.
Maybe
Look at
I'm-
you, Sun Valley man.
Started my semi-retirement.
Yeah,
I gotta get Stephanie used to me not being around.
yeah.
Actually, I think she's happy I'm not around. She's like, when are you coming back? I go, next Sunday. She's like, no problem, have fun. I'm like, okay. That's 31 years of marriage right there.
A5 green.
A5 green.
CPS.
Okay, A5 green. CPS.
And he's colorblind. So
Are you really, Danny?
yeah, that's
I
the
think you
struggle
told me
here.
that before. You're colorblind. Yeah. Wow, I know you told me that, but I forgot.
It makes it hard. I can kind of work my way around with direct sunlight and good lighting. I can sort of
Figure it
not
out.
always.
Yeah. Well, it looks really good.
Yeah, thanks.
It does.
Is that a direct flight? It's a direct flight. No,
Yeah,
it's a
they
Sun
have
Valley.
one that goes to Salt Lake. I'd never get that. There's no way I'm gonna fly to Salt Lake and sit and then do a 30-minute flight to.
I
Sun
hate it.
Valley.
That's when I went to Jacksonville the other week. I decided to fly through Atlanta, fly through John Land,
And then where'd you go to Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
It's like 30. It's like 30 minutes, right?
Flight wise,
Yeah,
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 45.
Yeah. That's like Savannah. We went to Atlanta to Savannah,
Yep.
which is this basically right there.
I mean, it's fine. It's just changing planes is
Yeah.
a pain in the ass. If
You
I have to
might-
change planes, I like to check my bags.
United has the same flight every day. It leaves at 12:40, lands at 4, and
Yeah.
it's an hour ahead.
Right.
And it's like a 2-hour flight, but it's usually only like an hour and a half. But they
Right.
say it's 2 hours, but it's usually. The only thing is, I took my work computer because it's a small airport with 2 gates. You just don't know if you're going to get stuck there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Yep.
So just in case, I'm going to pack my work computer.
Sweet.
And then I come back and go to Orlando right away. And then I'm done.
My
for,
favorite city to
and then
go
I'm
to.
done for a while.
Good. I'm done. I'm not flying anywhere for a while. I did so much flying in the last 2 months. I'm done.
That's how I've been with Steph.
I'm-
All right, next is IAC.
Yeah.
So IAC's on the small connector now.
Okay. B
So we're gonna do B1, 2, 8, and 9.
Bravo 1. We'll start there.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
start
I'll
with
let you
Bravo
go.
one.
All right,
It's awesome.
Sean,
I'll see
have
you
a
in a
good
week.
trip.
Yep, I'll see you in
Tell-
a week. Hey, nice meeting you.
I
Tell
am-
that drunk old man that I say hi and then I miss it.
I will. He'll be back, I think, in a month.
Purple and blue.
Okay.
Yeah, he said mid-March.
Oh really?
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's not mid-December.
Okay.
I
And,
think all these purple with stripes are for the IAC.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll see you.
All right. See you, Sean.
Yep.
Have a good trip.
Yep. All right.
Bravo 1, right?
Yes.
Get there. Bravo 1, I see purple with the stripe. or
Blue, yeah.
Okay. That's B1.
something.
Go straight to B2 after that.
Go straight to B2.
Mhm.
Just a second. B2.
Bravo 1 is 2PS. Oh shit. Oh, it's not. It's IAC. IAC A low. Gotta make a new flag. Drop the tape. Keep dropping the tape. And bye. Okay. Alright. IAC A low. Okay, go to B2.
It's on B2.
That one is a purple with a yellow stripe. This one here.
That is purple with a yellow stripe. I can confirm. Getting easier.
A little bit. Yes, for those of you in TV land, I did just drop the tape again.
We won't hold it against you.
So that's IAC a high.
What's next?
All right, we're gonna do Bravo 8 and 9 now. Bravo 8 should be a purple with white.
38 that I'm on. Bravo 8.
Yep.
Okay.
This is B8, right?
Yep.
Bravo 8.
9 next.
Yep.
I'm on it.
That is IAC low.
If they had repeated any of the colors, we wouldn't have to do this.
Oh, I know. I know. Motherfuckers, man.
Bravo 9.
Those are all IAC, you said?
Yes. So what's up with the A and the B? 2 channels, or could you have 2 IACs?
No, it gets 4 wires. IAC gets 4 wires.
Does it?
It's IAC high and low. It's got to be able to move the motor forward and backwards.
I get that.
I don't know if it's got a sensor in it or what.
Yeah, maybe
I'm not sure.
channels.
I've never looked inside of one to see.
Redundant channels, maybe
Could be.
you know, like a throttle pedal does, where it's got the
Could be.
2, one goes up, one goes down.
Could be.
So this is B9.
B9. Surprised that fuel pump wire is only 14 gauge. You think it'd be 12, but
You know, they tell you if you have a fuel pump over X amount of power that you got to run an auxiliary relay.
oh
Because of the
really?
Wire size, yeah. So a relay to trigger a relay.
It's only got a 200 liter per hour pump in it, so
Plenty.
190. I think it's 190. It's for this thing. It's way more than enough.
Yeah,
You make 600 horsepower on a 255.
that's what I run.
Yeah. You had a 190, but you were running out of fuel. I remember.
I was.
That. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that's that. Keep moving here.
Moving right along here.
Okay, injectors.
Okay.
So let's do this the easy way. Let's just go B5, 6, 7. No, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
So go B4.
And after.
That's a solid green.
B4, you said?
B4 is injector F, solid green.
Say solid green.
Johnny Bravo.
All right, B5.
Bravo 5. Looks like it's orange.
Orange, yeah. It's injector G. I believe this. Bravo 6. Blue. Injector H. Bravo 6.
That's the one.
Injector H. You know, for what it's worth, when I did my injection conversion on my blue truck,
Yeah.
I actually checked every wire in the end like this.
Did you really?
Yeah, to make sure that
You
they
didn't
were
just
good.
hook it up and see what didn't work?
Nope. Wanted it to work the first time. Bravo 6, injector H. Blue. Not the sniper. When I did the EEC on the 84,
Uh-huh.
the 5 liter got the conversion, I did this. This is an old harness.
Yep.
Checked it end to end, you know. Alright.
What's next?
Bravo 7. Pink. Injector E. Probably this one.
On white, maybe? Or
Pink.
Pink. Yeah, pink.
It's definitely it.
What you guys will notice, I'm sure, if you use any kind of logic in your brain, that it's going to go faster and faster because he has more and more wires marked. He has to sort
Yep.
through less wires to find the wire that we're looking for. So it only gets easier. It's hardest at the beginning when you got to figure out what it is you're looking at.
Yeah, deciphering what their hieroglyphs
Right.
mean.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's the rest of the injectors?
That's the weird thing. If you look at how the injector wires
Yeah,
are laid
now
out,
they're split up.
yeah, they split up.
So
It's
let's
weird.
go to the next one. Bravo 13.
Bravo 13.
That's injector D. Purple wire. Straight purple.
Bravo 13 is going to be purple. Yep. On it. Too many purple wires.
You got that right. What the hell is that? See any more purples? Let's. On that purple, that's pink.
Come on, purple.
Let me see the wire.
It's right there.
It's very pinkish.
Yep.
That's what I figured.
Even I can see that.
That's fine.
The radiator's
No, that's-
getting warm.
Right.
I should take that funnel off of there and seal it because the heat's going to keep warming up the radiator and it's going to overflow. It already is.
Yep.
The sun, all it takes is the sun. It's just overflow tank. Here comes the sun. Well, sun is the way.
And demonetized.
Yep. Little darling, don't go love me. Little darling, if you've been here, do.
White. Brown.
Here comes the sun. Beetle stuck in my head all day now.
I wanted a purple 20 gauge, but we've got all the purples lately.
We missed one. I think it has to be. We leave these out here in the sun long enough, we won't know what color they are.
Shit.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be around somewhere. Even these purples are labeled, right? Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wait. Here's one with no label.
Bet you that's it. I think it's still on it.
Got thrown over there.
There's gotta be a way to. Hold on a second.
Bravo 13 injector D.
Turn off the meter, then hold down P. Turn off the meter, then hold down P. Then hold down. Turn off the meter, then hold down until P is displayed and release key. What?
We hold the yellow button or the oil? Dane Callaghan says he took your advice and called Jeff Jones.
Cool.
Colin says Dave always has an opinion.
Yep.
And Dale Dassel says the excitement is overwhelming. Yes, indeed it is.
Pressing any button or turning to disable sleep mode. Hold down that button. Okay. While turning the meter on. Okay. I knew it was something simple. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it won't turn off on us, and we can completely kill the battery in my meter.
Great. So let's do injector A now. Gray wire, Bravo 19.
Bravo 19. That's
Bravo 19.
injector A.
Yes.
That's like cylinder number 1, I think.
Wonder how you came to that conclusion.
Injector A. Bravo 19.
Yes. Yes.
Just a second. That is green, I think, right?
Yeah, they're gray.
Okay, sorry, yes.
Just go to Bravo 19.
It's on there.
Bravo for Johnny Bravo.
Bravo 25. Beige wire. Injector C. Yep.
I don't believe this one.
Yeah, I call these brown, but all right. light brown, so that's Bravo 25, yeah.
Yeah. The last in the connector. Yeah.
Injector. C. All right, and then the last injector is a white wire on Bravo 26.
Yeah.
That's injector B. It's right here.
That's we did 8 injectors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 of them won't get used. Are you marking injector A, B, C?
I am.
Okay, cool. Thank you. It'll make this super easy.
That one. Couple of whites in here. Stripe. That one is Bravo 26 injector B.
White.
All right. Find something else here. That was all the injectors. What's the next one? All right, let's do the inputs and outputs. Okay. Let's do Bravo 3. Gray with a green.
Bravo. On.
What's this?
Gray with a green, huh? Okay, oops. Hang on.
You're on it?
Yep.
That's gray and yellow. It's gray with green, or is that white with green? That's gray and green. Bravo 3.
What is that? Input?
PWM out.
Oh, probably not going to use it, but you know what we need to do? We can, once we get these all marked, John, we'll use the label maker and we'll just make all these and slide them down the wire. Yeah, I can do that.
Do Bravo 10, 11, and 12. So Bravo 10 first.
Okay.
Gray with a black. PWM 3 out. It's
Gabe's saying it would have been easier on the bench. You think?
no shit.
Dave, don't you think that we would know that this would have been easier on the bench? We didn't think Holly was so stupid as to not mark this stuff.
Gray. right though. This would have been great.
It would have been great on the bench. We probably could have taken it back out, but
Yeah, too late.
too late. All right.
Too late.
8, 9, 10.
No, we're doing 10,
Sorry, that was 10.
11, and 12. So Bravo 11 is a gray with a red stripe.
Let's go over one. That should be it.
Wouldn't have to do this at all if they label the wires.
Yep. All they needed to do was label them. But no, they screwed us.
Can you imagine a shop charging an hourly rate to do this?
No.
Holy shit.
Can you imagine what they would charge?
$2,000.
Easily.
Yeah.
$2,000. Easily.
Just to figure the harness out.
Yeah.
Okay, Bravo 12. Gray with yellow.
See, if you think about it too, like if you and I went into business and we decided we were going to do this tomorrow, right? Even if we charge $2,000 to do this, it's not worth it.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not worth it. Got it. Oh, what's the next one?
Bravo 12.
Bravo 12. Sorry, hang on a second. There.
And then 13 is going to be next, right?
No, we're out of PWM output.
Okay.
13 was injector D. We already did it. I seem to remember having all these gray wires coiled up underneath my dash. These are all the auxiliary outputs.
You said you ain't paying John cheap labor.
I got paid in pizza, man. Next one. Those were all the B's. So now we're going to do Alpha 3 and 4
Yep.
and Alpha 12 and 13.
Don't forget, is 4 the points one?
Let me see. No, it's not. These are all inputs now. Let's do Alpha 3, a white with a red.
On.
Calling that input number 2. Let's do Alpha 4. Green.
Yeah, I see green, so hopefully white on it.
Ah,
What?
shut up.
Dave told me I can't sing, and I said, "Duh, I know that."
A4. Input 4. All right, now we're going to do
Alpha 12. White with a blue.
White with the blue. I'm on it. I get it. I know why they got the green and the red together on the fuel pump relay. They don't ever want the injectors to fire unless the fuel pump is running.
Interesting.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You can. It's not going to hurt them.
Yeah.
But they just figure the injector power, if you lose the fuel pump relay, you lose the injectors.
Yep.
Which makes sense. Why would you ever fire the injector if there's not fuel pressure?
Yay.
Dave said he's colorblind.
Alpha 13 is a white with black. Input 3.
Alpha what?
13.
Can't see the color, but I'm on 13.
Yeah, it's white with black.
Yep, I can see it now.
We're down to about 10 wires, man.
Great.
Was all the ins outs. Now there's something called power tap.
Blue.
Oh, I see. I don't know what it terminates to, but it's the the signal return, the VREF, fuel pump. They don't land on any pins that we haven't done. 26. Go to Alpha 26.
Okay.
No, we did that one. That's that heavy orange VREF. I did that. What we haven't done is Alpha 18 signal return.
We haven't done the points output either.
Yes. So the black with white. Alpha 18.
Okay, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I see it here. Okay, that's all 18.
That's gotta be this. You on it?
Yep.
That's white with black.
Black and white.
They look identical. Hold on. This is? Yes. This is Alpha 18, right?
Yep.
They call it center ground out. that, what do we got left? We did all the connectors.
We have to do where's that points output? The one that says loose?
Yes, that is. Right there. White wire.
Yeah.
Alpha 6. Solid white. That's going to be this. Hey! Dan's here. Yeah, I got it.
6. That one goes to the EFI box.
Hey!
We're sore.
Yeah.
Extremely.
We're like wasted. Entirely.
So, it's the worst possible condition, Dan. It's the worst possible situation. We had to trace every single wire.
Oh God.
Yep.
You couldn't. Yeah.
They
Nothing
didn't
labeled.
mark any of them. They marked none of them.
What else is left here? Is there any other loose? There is another loose. Alpha 1. Yellow wire. Coil in. It's your RPM input.
Okay, which one is it?
Alpha 1.
On RPM input?
Coil in. Yeah.
We probably aren't going to use that. But that's, well, of course we'll mark it, but I
There's
don't
2
think it's
yellow
used.
wires.
yep. Okay, and I'm sorry, what pin am I looking for?
Alpha 1.
Oh yeah, I'm staring right at it. Hit it.
First try.
And 50-50 on it.
Yeah.
This is gonna suck, man. This sucks. This whole thing sucks.
Gary says, "Have fun tracing wire. See you in 2024."
Yeah, he's correct. Gary is correct.
He's watching. I guess you got the stream up and running again, huh?
We just turned on the one camera because,
That one.
yeah. I mean, it's fine. For what we're
I
doing.
brought a couple of other cables.
What's that?
I brought a
You brought
non-Amazon
some ones.
basic
You brought other ones that work.
cable.
So there's another yellow wire.
I don't know how well those.
Alpha 9. Oh, no, that's on the wideband.
Let's see with the cables. Oh, put them on top of the box. I brought one. Both of them are actually really good cables.
Yeah, I see Alpha 9 is yellow.
All right, hit it. Let me see if that's this
I'm
one.
on it.
It is not.
There's another yellow in the J2 connector.
Hit it. Tell me what pin it's on.
Bravo 21. I'm on it.
It's definitely it.
Yellow I can see.
Do you want me to take over?
No,
Bravo 21 says a yellow with white stripe.
okay, just a second. Maybe I can't see the white.
I might not be seeing the white stripe too.
This is gonna work without resetting.
Yeah, that's not a very high contrast thing, but it is there.
I don't see it at all.
Yeah.
Hung it out. That's it. Yeah,
Definitely.
you know it's okay, Dan. If we decide to add the other camera later, we can.
I'm just gonna play with it to see if it'll work.
Of course, by all means.
Whatever
Whatever-
EST is,
What's that?
electronic stability something, you know, it does those things too.
I don't know what those are. EST
Bravo 21 is ESTA.
engine work. Oh, EST is that for the knock sensor? Electronic spark
Maybe.
EST. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
All right, we're down to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wires.
Okay. I thought you said that before.
Yeah, I guess I underestimated. I'm
Underestimated.
getting excited. Let's see. How do we go about doing this with Mr. Colorblind?
You want me to do it?
I got
I'm
an
not-
orange with a blue stripe. You see that anywhere?
I'll look for it. Blue stripe. I should be able to see
Or maybe that's beige with blue.
My paper works, but
that. Are you on it right now?
No, I'm not.
Get on it. I'll find it.
All right, yeah, that's probably the best way to do this now, going forward.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through them.
Yep.
you got most of them done at this point.
Okay, I'm on it, Danny. Go ahead. What is that?
That is J29.
J what?
A29.
A29.
Yeah, A29.
What is A29?
J1, A29.
Yeah, you just call out the A. A29. Beige and blue. Knock one input. Oh yeah, we skipped the knock sensor shit. Alpha 29.
Yep,
Knock one input.
we need that. We will need knock one input. And it's a single wire in this case. It'll be configured as such. So that's the one I'm going to use for sure.
I can tell you what
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not it.
That's
Oh,
not the right
really?
one.
Yep, but that was our-
It's
yeah.
close. It's close, but it's not it. You have to use the one on the computer. Yeah, you missed out on that this morning. It took us a little bit to figure that out.
Yeah, how'd you figure that out?
Oh, when shit wasn't landing in the right holes, so he saw the part number on the harness didn't match. And,
Hey Josie, what's up?
all right, Danny. Now I've got a green with a white stripe.
Yeah, right. Are you on it?
I'm on it.
J1.
Thank you very much.
24. B24.
B24. Let's see.
I'll tell you. Whoop. B24 ESTG.
Bravo 24 ESCG. Whatever the hell that is. Okay. Now I've got a white with a black stripe.
Black.
I'm gonna guess that's A1.
See it in the list.
White, black. A13.
Are you on it, John?
Try Alpha 13.
It's either A13 or A15.
I am on it.
Not A13. Not that one. What was the other one?
A15.
That's 15.
And that's DGI transfer TX. New TX.
So Alpha 15 DGITX.
DGI TX.
Alpha 15. Probably don't need it.
DGITX?
DGIT. Yes. DGI space TX.
What is DGI? Digital something. Transmit. Yeah. Digital gauge input.
Oh,
Yep. That's for the Holly.
Holly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a pink with a white. Good luck.
That's gonna be on B, I think.
On B.
Yeah, I think it's
Are
B18.
you on it, John?
I'm on it now. Try Bravo 18. Dan, you're a lifesaver. It's good to have you back. Bravo 18?
Yep.
That is ESTH.
This is so much faster.
Fuck yeah.
Dan, we needed you like an hour ago.
Sorry, I got stuck in traffic.
No, it's okay.
Got a phone. I was literally about to leave, and then my CPA called me.
Oh yeah.
So we were talking for like 10 minutes.
You have a good CPA?
I do. You need a CPA?
Yeah, we do.
She's out in Stevenson Ranch, but she's
Oh.
doing all my stuff digitally.
Okay, how about an orange with a white?
Orange.
White.
Did you already do Bravo 16? I feel like you did.
With the white. I think I.
I'm not on it, so hold on.
When you get on, you know,
That must be. That's the only one I see.
Now I'm on it.
on it.
The only orange white I see.
Try Bravo 16, but maybe this is white with orange. This could be a white wire with an orange stripe.
Still on it, right?
No, the primary color is orange. Yeah, I'm still on it. Just poke it.
Doing. And 16, Bravo 16.
Yep.
Man. All right, so this is Bravo 16.
That's ESTD.
ESCD.
Still don't know what EST is.
I don't either.
Is Aaron
Electronic-
watching? Maybe Aaron knows.
See if anybody said anything.
Well, you know what? It's in the manual. The manual right there.
They say the excitement is overwhelming.
ESTD, this one?
Yes.
I think it's. Dude,
EST
because-
is going to be in the manual.
I'm pretty sure the Terminator or the Dominator, they do electronic stability control too. It's got the capability that's insane, man. It might be the Dominator, but I know one of them does.
Here, it's all here. Velocity section. Oh, dude, this is gonna help us a lot.
What is it?
Yeah, it's just got everything here. Folder, temp knock sensor.
Parentheses, so I have to look for EST.
Oil can, IAC ejectors. I don't see it. Probably the Dominator, because I think the Dominator and the HPU use the same one. Or TFI jump. I don't know.
No, not allowed.
Oh shit! Yeah, you can do it for 2 seconds. It won't pick up. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say. All right, I don't know. It's not here.
Doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Yep, just keep going.
We got only a few wires left here.
I'm supposed to drive you to the airport in this thing.
I'll push it with the truck. Technically, it's driving. All right. I got a blue with a white.
Blue with a white.
Mhm.
Blue primary is blue.
It's gonna be on alpha.
I see it. You on it?
Yep.
Alpha 28.
Nope.
Unless it's light blue.
Could be. Nah, that's pretty dark. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Their coloring's really weird.
It could be Bravo 23. Oh, there is another one. Bravo 17.
It's not an A.
So either Bravo 17 or 23, Dan. Dan 2.
Bravo 17.
That is ESTS.
Say again?
ESTS.
ESCF, Bravo 17.
ESTF.
It's a bunch of channels for it, whatever it is.
It seems like there's one for each cylinder for a V8.
Individual spark control. Is that for
Oh,
the
the
coil?
coils! That's the coils. That's what it is. I remember now. It is.
Electronic spark
Timing.
timing.
Electronic spark timing. Yeah.
Yeah. Bravo 17, right?
Okay. Well, I might want those someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your cop outputs.
Yep. Those are my cop outputs.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that in the manual though.
How about a light blue with a white?
Bravo 24.
Is it?
No, Bravo 23.
Light blue with white, Danny. 23. I'll be on it now.
That's ESTE.
Bravo 23 EST.
Great Scott. Yeah, I know this is heavy.
Heavy,
I
heavy.
wore
Keep saying it.
my brand new shirt. This is the first time I've worn this shirt.
Why'd you wear that today?
I didn't know there was two
Wait,
huge
was
back-
Bravo 23 ESTE?
ESTE, yeah. Bravo 23.
Down to 4 wires.
What's the one that's going forward? Oh, did you already grab it?
Yeah, we know what they are.
I
Yeah,
thought I
they're-
saw a small one.
They're both ignition. Okay, this is a gray with a white, I think. Maybe just gray. It's gray with white.
When you're on.
It's fucking hard to tell.
Gray.
We'll just buzz this one.
Bravo 22.
Which is
ESTC.
Bravo 22 ESTC.
Then B and then A, right?
Probably. Bravo
I'm
22.
gonna take a guess. The next one's yellow. No.
The yellow
Bravo
and white.
22 was ESTC.
Yes. Gray and white.
Alright, next one I got is like black with a yellow or yellow with black, maybe?
Yours is black and yellow.
It's black and yellow because there's 2 yellows. That's the stripe.
Bravo 14.
Come on, Bravo.
Hold on, I'm extracting the meter read here. Where did it go?
Bravo 14.
That's EST ground out.
Ah. Is it a common ground for all of them? Probably.
There's also a red and yellow that's EST 12 volt out. You left.
2 wires left. Okay, I got a green with a white.
Bravo 15.
Looking like Bravo 15.
ESTB.
Yep.
Electronic spark timing, huh?
And the last one. It is a red, brown, red and brown.
That's an 8 side. Here, red and black. Red and white.
Hang on, Danny, I'm not on it.
I don't know where it is.
Beige red? No. That would be.
That could be beige with red.
Could be Alpha 21.
Alpha 21 yellow. Try it though.
There's 2 red stripes. Brown with red.
Like the
Are
beige.
you on it, John?
I'm on it.
I'll find it.
I look for brown.
Not in this connector. Try the other connector.
Which one are you on now?
On the
Look at one, man.
that is what it can take a second to figure out which one that is.
I've got. This is a red with a brown stripe.
Second. 18, 19, 20, 21. That's Alpha 21.
Beige and red. Yeah. That's knock number 2 in.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
We did it.
yeah. 3 hours to figure out what every wire is.
Oh, fuck yeah, we were out here at 7 o'clock.
Yes,
Jeez.
7:30.
And it's 11 now.
What time do you need to leave?
That flight's at 4 p.m. Okay, so I need to be there at 2.
It's like a half an hour to get there at
So we
most.
need to leave here probably at 1 something. 1:20 or so.
Okay.
It's 11 now. So I realistically have like 2 hours left. Pack and change. I want to shower too.
So what do? Do we make permanent labels for these? Do we?
Permanent labels probably sounds pretty good.
Maybe we should couple them together, the ones that go together. But the label maker will do. I've got different. I've got sizes that'll heat shrink onto these that are smaller. I've got larger.
Maybe even like at the halfway point of this harness. Maybe that should be where we first break out the bundles.
Well, maybe we should. Yeah, what we should do is separate them out now. The ones that we know together, like all the ESTs go together, all the injectors go together.
Right.
So we start fanning it into sections. Ugh. Ugh. Bart. Look at this mess. Take a picture of it.
Fuck you, Danny.
Get water. Go get a water. Do it. Do it.
Show them on the camera. Point it right at it.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see it right now?
They can kind of see it.
What happens if I do this? You guys see this mess?
Yeah.
How's that?
You can almost see the brown, like complete.
Okay.
But it was good where it was, honestly. But...
Okay. Right now, I'm gonna sit in the car and contemplate my life choices.
You're gonna sit in the car and realize how awesome my interior is.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
This isn't a rice burner.
VTech kicked in, yo. Bye-bye.
VTech kicked in.
This is a mighty fine interior you got here, Danny.
Yeah, it was easier than this, that's for sure. So what we have here is a non-failure to make labels. So this is a heat shrink. It's my label maker, and it's got heat shrink tubing cassette in it, so we can make labels for these. B24 ESTG. You can't see
A
it.
little more.
Luckily, I've got
That's it.
a man in the scene who can see.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Get labeling,
Plus
sucker.
side, the weather out there is way better. Here in middle Georgia, it's raining all day today again. Well, I guess that's what you get to look forward to,
That's what I'm
John.
going home to. It's fine.
There's a potential for rain here today.
I hope it doesn't, because my truck is stuck outside. And that thing can't get rained on. Dude, that wood bed? That thing can't get rained on.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
It'll soak up the water. I mean, it's finished, but it's not. I mean, I guess once or twice wouldn't hurt it.
Well, what the heck are we going to do? This thing ain't going to run in like
I don't
2
think
days
I don't
from
think
now.
it's gonna rain. I think it's. I'm gonna bet
Low chance, I think.
it's a low chance. I don't. If it rains a little bit, it won't hurt anything. There's nothing in the forecast for like the next week.
You're going to have it done in a week?
I got tomorrow. I got tomorrow.
Very low chance of rain. Highest is Tuesday, 18%.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you've got great weather.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, the hard parts. The hard part is
Kind of. Got a fan. Got to do breakout.
Yep. Maybe I'll start with larger. I'm gonna start with larger tubing, and we'll just bundle them and do bundles. We're gonna use this. I'm going to generally kind of just mark them so that if we lose a label, at least we know where it belongs. What are all those, EST?
EST, yeah. Kind of easy to grab because they're some of the last ones
Somebody
we
from
did.
California calling me.
Really?
Give my phone number to you.
Probably your buddy,
Hello?
Generated and has been shared on email.
Oh, gee, it has?
Oh,
Of course it is.
Thank you for shopping with us. To confirm this order, press 1.
oh, press one.
Oh, yeah. You got to press 1.
Press 2.
Got 9 wires here.
Oh,
they hung up on you.
Ah,
I was
damn
going to
it.
ask you if my dick pills were ready.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. It's great. You waste their time.
Yeah.
It works really well when you waste their time.
Should there be more than 9 wires?
No, there should be 8 in the ground for EST, so
Okay.
that sounds correct. So here's the only problem with this.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, and they're freaking tangled. Oh, no. John, no. John's taking a break.
I'm done. This is your problem now.
You're right. I'm aware.
Yeah, man. In hindsight, probably should have did the motor. Then we could have been wiring things. Oh, well.
I didn't think that it was going to be this bad.
I had fun doing the motor, though. I enjoyed
The
doing
only
that.
problem is I can't put this on there without
You can.
it won't go through this. All those aren't going to go through there.
What do you mean?
So you just do one at a time.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is not good.
Perhaps the tape labels weren't a good idea.
Well, that's the challenge, right? This is gonna take forever. Forget that. Forget it. What I should do is make individual labels, and we'll just slide them down. Yep. John already reads me. He gets it.
Still contemplating my life decisions in the seat.
Why?
Oh, to be an avionics guy, it'll be fun, they said.
All right. What's the first one?
Wires, not tires, baby.
EST.
C. You want to put B22 on there so we know?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
B22. No, B.
What is it?
ESTC.
Yeah, I know. B.
B22.
2. ESTB.
ESTC.
What? Well, we need a B anyways.
We
but-
do need a B. You could print that. I'm sure I can find B.
But I'll
Brad
give you.
Lucas local.
I don't know.
I mean, you can just print out A through G.
Holy shit! Look at how much this thing wastes. Oh, I guess it's not so bad.
Just do A through G.
Can't. They're different pins.
Oh, right.
E22C, right?
There's that one. B23 ESTE.
This needs to be a forum post on the Holly Tech Support forum. Why don't you label your wires?
B23 ESTE.
Yes.
Because look at how much work this is.
I know.
To do this right, we could totally wire this up right now and not mark anything. But to do this right,
That'd be insanity.
it would be insanity.
No.
I'm sitting here and I'm making every fucking label
Yeah,
for
'cause
it.
if you ever have to make a repair,
B18,
it's gonna be a nightmare.
B18, EST,
H.
EST, hotel. Great. If I'm remembering my phenolic alphabet,
Hotel.
hotel. Yeah, that's what I said. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet Kilo Lima M
Yeah, M always gets me.
Mike.
Mike. Mike? Is it Mike?
Yes.
N. That's N.
Not Nancy.
It's not Nancy.
That's what my mind originally
What's
went to, but
N?
I knew that was going to be.
November.
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 Yep. O is I always forget O.
Oscar.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not Oscar.
Absolutely is.
No. You're thinking of a different phenolic element.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, you're wrong. What's the next one?
It's Oscar.
B14,
EST ground.
ground out.
Danny's trying to argue with a subject matter expert.
GND. Can't read the chat.
What is it? B.
14.
It's not Oscar.
It is Oscar.
It's like ocean. Right?
It's definitely not Ocean.
Oscar sounds about right.
It's not right. Look it up.
I'm not even going to look it up because it's right.
It's wrong.
Carry on to P.
What's the next one? EST.
F.
EST B
17.
17 brand.
I love how indignant he gets.
ESTF, right? 17?
Yeah.
I got all that of this shit. bought 2 spools of each. So.
Dan, if I told you I know my phonetics by heart, do you believe me?
Yeah, you're a
Yeah, it's
pilot.
Oscar.
You should.
Six.
It's Oscar.
Oscar sounds right to me.
B16. Sorry, B16. What?
ESTD.
And if I show you, oh, you're gonna see the rest.
Just look it up and then you could say.
It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
man. Look. See? Oscar. Oscar. Oscar.
Oscar.
Well,
Remember it being Oscar.
It is
You know
Oscar.
what? I had to know it to take my test.
It's Oscar, dude. Keep going. What's P?
Pixie.
No.
I don't remember. It's been too long.
Papa. What's
Papa.
Q?
Yeah, Papa. Yeah, Papa.
Q.
Quebec.
R.
Romeo.
S.
Uh. I don't remember.
Something Nevada.
Oh, Sierra. Yeah. Sierra.
T.
Tango.
U.
Can't remember.
Uniform.
Uniform. Yep.
V.
Victor.
Yeah. W.
Don't remember.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Duh, I should know that. My call sign KJ6JOUT, so I should know that.
X-rays. X.
X, yeah, X-ray.
Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
Not Yarmulke.
No. Fuck you. All right, what's the next one? I'm sorry.
B15.
Yankee.
Bravo?
Yeah.
B15 Bravo. Yankee, yeah.
Z.
Zulu. I used to know it by heart, but I don't ever use my license anymore.
Look, shithead. Always Oscar. What do you think it is?
Just remember it being something else.
It is not. It has never has been.
Okay, is that all the... Oh, there's...
Nope.
We
There's
got
2 more. We got
Bravo,
24.
EST.
G.
So we're going to take these off one by one and slide these down a ways, and then we'll bundle these together.
And we've got 21A.
21A. Okay. All right. The question is, how far down do we put them? Right? You have all those separated?
Yep.
That's what these are?
Yep.
Probably best to put them right where the valve cover is, because that's
what
where
I
the
was.
turn's going to happen.
That's where I think. That's what I was thinking. So the only challenge now is that everything is tangled. Yeah, shit-eating grin. Shit-eating grin. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this untangled. Fuck me. I got fuck me. Demonetized. It was worth it.
Yeah,
I guess I got the heat shrink on here. I can take off the tape. Right.
Give me, before you do that, give me one wire at a time. I need to pull it back because, I mean, It's tangled, but maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I can get it down. Okay, yeah, I'll just take it off. All that work that John did, we just ripped it off.
Yeah, we got permanent.
I need to get my heat gun out too. Spreader off. Holy cow. That's sun. Okay. Trying to untangle stuff as I go.
Buzz.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. Like right around the valve cover is a good place. I'll just hit him with the heat all at once. Okay, what's next? You're already doing it? Good. You already did it. Very good.
Assembly line.
You're facing them all the same way, aren't you? Yeah. No.
I wasn't paying attention. I will now.
I'm gonna flip this one over. I mean, if we're gonna do it, right? I think John's done. John's like, I'm ready to go home.
Which way are you putting it on?
So the labeling is facing me.
So, this way.
Yeah. I love how I'm working on all the wires that I'm not going to use.
Oh, they were just the easiest ones to grab.
Right. Well, they were the last ones that we did.
Right.
So.
And those really all should be pulled back into the car.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
I don't know that I leave that whole. It's gonna look ugly, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be visible. That's my point. If you pull them back in the car, nobody sees it.
Well, let me get the heat shrink on them, and if it's friendly enough, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, if the heat shrink's going to keep me from pulling back in, if I do one at a time, it should be okay.
We're gonna do the whole group, though. That might be a problem.
All those labels I just made, now they're coming off. Shh.
Yeah, if we were smart, we would have just printed them as we went, but we're not smart.
Well, we're trained professionals.
Untrained professionals.
Except on the airplane, they label the wires every 12 inches, so.
That's
With a
cool.
freaking laser.
Laser.
That's the way to do it.
Laser.
That's probably how painless does it, too.
Probably.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You know, any company actually worth their salt, Holly.
Yeah. Holy cow. It is so hot in the sun right now.
Yeah.
I'm cooking. How anal I am. I was like, put all the labels the same way. I did more than 4 of these already, didn't I?
Yeah. Just, 5.
Sorry, there we go.
be a problem.
It's not a good way to do this. What's the problem?
It would be a problem if I was dyslexic. Not really. No.
I gotta get them a little bit further down the line here.
What sense of tedium?
Oh, I gotta get those all untangled from that harness. I'll let you finish and then I'll do it.
He's pretty ready to go.
I know, I just need it'd be easier if I was over here. This is a freaking nightmare. This is like my worst nightmare right here, is all this crap. I might as well have designed it myself. Oh crap. How did I do that? It's getting mixed up with all kinds of stuff underneath here. Somehow I got the vacuum hose. Get out of the way for right now. Three more over here. Yep.
Do you want me to put that bundle heat shrink tubing on?
Eventually, once we have all these through.
Says, why are we remarking the leads? Because they have no labels,
They
Dave.
don't have labels on.
We have to label them.
Gotta be
Those
labeled.
flags are not enough.
Making permanent heat shrink labels for the whole thing.
You know, we haven't terminated this stupid thing. We could pull it back out of the car.
It doesn't matter.
It'd be easier to work on.
I mean, slightly. You know, at this point, we got to start fanning it to where it goes, though. I mean, we got to decide what lengths are, and I wouldn't know exactly where to put the
labels.
and the
'Cause I'm sure you're gonna put a secondary label too, right, closer to the plug.
probably.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to get these ones in particular.
Main
Are,
ones on.
these ones in particular, I just need to get
Out of the way.
out of the way. Yeah. Okay, so that's all of them, right?
I think so.
Nightmare. This is a nightmare. At some point, we got to decide where these are going to kind of break out of this. So,
Did I put this thing on too soon?
we probably should shrink these first.
It's probably a smart decision. These ones don't need a second label, right? Because we're not going to use these.
You've got a point there.
What do you mean?
Those are your unused shits. The
Yeah. Eventually,
Probably just need the one label. And,
they're going to get cut like at this length right here, and we'll do something with them.
yeah,
We'll pull them back, whatever.
that's a good idea.
So
Cut
just
it
leave
down.
that off, you mean? Is that what you mean?
No, we can leave this on. I'm just saying we don't need second labels near the end.
Oh, no.
To tell us what these wires
No,
are.
what I'm going to do with the ones that we are going to use is get it to where it's going and only put one label on that side.
I got you.
There's no need to label it back here if I know where it's going.
Where's your heat gun?
I gotta go get it.
Let's-
It's in the cabinet. Turn right. Right there. Yeah. Should be right up front.
Freight special?
Yep, that heat gun was $7.99. I've had it for 15 years, and it just won't die.
I mean, a heat gun's not all that complicated.
I would never buy a $50 heat gun or a $100 heat gun.
I bought a Makita.
I would never. Why would I? This thing, I've had it forever. When it burns up, I'll go spend $7.99 again. I can buy 10 of these for $70 or $80.
But I don't think my Makita was that expensive. I think it was only like $20. And it came with all the little connectors on it. The attachments on the end.
Oh yeah.
Your mom reported forecasted earthquake or fire more likely than rain.
Oh. Yeah. Sounds like something she would say.
And then Dale said, send a picture of this to Holly with a big thank you to them.
Oh.
And you print out a picture of a middle finger.
Yeah, pretty much.
just mail them a picture of a middle finger. No context. Just mail it to them. Look
Yeah.
up who the engineer was who did this and just mail it to him at Holly. That would be hilarious. You
Yeah.
have no context as to why he got this middle finger in the mail. That's the petty kind of stuff I would do.
All right, that looks pretty nice. All right, now I'm gonna bundle it below that. I think I'll just put the EST bundle below it over here, maybe.
Guess I can start working on.
But you know what? If I bundle it, they all got to come back through at the same time. We might not be able to pull them back through. They're gonna get tangled on each other if I do that.
That might be true.
Okay, well, if it ever gets coil unplugged, the coils are going to be over here somewhere, right? I'll put it at the end and we can redo it. So, no, I don't want to do that. And
So
that's
wait, the
good.
wires all got individual labels, right?
Yes. You know what, though? These tubes are not shrinking enough. They're going to slide off the end.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Need more heat.
Yeah, I need to turn it up because I'm doing them all at the same time.
Probably not going to have that many bundles of wires. Mostly going to be individuals.
Mostly, yeah. This is the one thing. This is one thing that it's just not. It isn't going to get. You know. I got to decide what I'm doing with these. Am I pulling these back through? I guess I should. I guess I should cut them. It's just freaking tangled. It's tangled in everything over here. if I pull them back through, what a friggin' nightmare. Holy cow. What is this? Can I pull that through? Right. We want to rip off the label.
I don't want to prematurely remove the label. This is
No, I just wanted it out of the way. Here.
OP out? Sense out?
Oil pressure sensor out, but I just wanted to get it.
I don't know what that was. That must have been one of the
Pull it
first
right
ones
here.
you did,
It was.
because it doesn't
Oh,
have.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't have
it's what like the second one that we did. Yeah.
like it doesn't have what pin it's on. It's
Right.
a little tiny tag.
Pull the diagram up. It's on the first J. Look at the top of the drawing. It's the first plug as you go left or right. So go to the top of the drawing. See that oil pressure plug there?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cut this.
Is that A?
C. It's C.
One. Oil pressure.
A20?
It says oil pressure and it's gray.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I want to cut this like here. That should be enough to do the.
Yes, A20. Oil pressure.
This should be enough. If I ever do pop, this should be more than enough, right?
Yes, I agree.
Where's my non-gender,
Gender neutral cutting
gender
pliers.
neutral cutting pliers? Yes. Okay. I'm thinking I'll pull these back through. Put them underneath somewhere. Okay.
You get in the car.
Yeah,
I'll shove them toward you.
that would be very helpful. Dan, can
See,
you,
I'm helping again.
yeah. Dan, can you plug the work light back in, please? It's that extension cord.
Yeah, I was just gonna work on labels, but I
Oh.
can't now.
I guess I could just grab another extension cord. That would be smart.
Why couldn't they do this, Danny?
What?
Why couldn't they just do this at
I
a
know.
bare minimum?
Yeah.
Man, no.
But that means they would have to do this work every single time. they make
John,
one.
the way that it's in here, there's no way I'm gonna be able to see it without.
Relax, Danny.
Hey, I see what you're doing.
This fucker here. That's one. Right here, there's one. And this fucker here. Here's another one.
I think the rest of everything actually gets pinned. This is like the only thing that's gotta go like this.
Both of those.
I think everything else is gonna stay underneath, to be honest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're pulling the wrong wire. Just with it.
What do I need to pull?
Hang on. Let me do a better job of sending you them. So here.
Careful, picking the wires.
fucking label sliding down.
Afraid of that.
Take that one. And these two here. These two. Another EST here. This one. Yeah, looks like one more.
What's the one nice thing about using the painless kit?
No, man.
Everything was labeled.
I know. Okay, Danny.
That's everything?
Yes.
Okay, we should put that back in.
There's more though. There's PWM outs and there's also inputs too.
Keep them under the hood.
Yeah.
Keep them under the hood.
It's not hard to pull them back through, dude.
There's nowhere to put them.
No.
There's not enough room under here. I'd rather put them under the hood. I'll fold them over and put them inside of a. I'll do this with them if I have to. There's not going to be that many.
Yeah.
There isn't.
I mean, it's like 8 of them.
It's not that many. Okay, so we can. That was all the EST stuff, right? So this can go back in now.
I'm gonna label this one famous. It's written on the schematic.
What is this? This is just kind of floating over here, isn't it?
I think that's because we started to pull that back.
No. Nightmare. What labels are you making now?
I was gonna make that 821.
Oh, cool.
How are you going to secure the injector wires? How do you secure them?
They go into a connector.
I know that. How do you secure the wires
I understand what you mean.
so they can't move? How do you mobilize them?
Like the harness?
You're just going to let them lay?
No, I'm gonna make a harness for them.
No, I know that. Thinking like an 8L clamp, right? As
Oh,
they
no,
come off
just
the
lay it.
fans. Just lay it?
Yeah,
All right.
it'll be fine. It'll just lay in there. I mean, I could put 8L clamps on there if I wanted, but no, we'll just lay them across here.
What's that one for?
I took it off. That's the trans. That's a trans.
So the pin for the throttle is here. You see
Okay,
it?
yeah, I've got another one too. Thanks. It came with the new throttle cable. Came with one. Oh. Yeah, so the injectors all come into one connector, and then there's another. So basically, there's gonna be a connector, and it's gonna go straight into the injector harness, which is also unterminated because that's actually low hanging fruit. That's actually pretty easy to do. We just connect those up, and then
Not going to be much wire.
no, there's not going to be much at all. You can almost go directly, but they're already terminated on one end over here. And I guess it would be nice to have it.
It's actually kind of redundant having a second connector.
That's how they do it, though. You know why they do that? Because they offer one harness, and then you buy a V6 or V8 or 351 or a small walk, and they all have a different. They make the harness
Well,
for it.
then it would be cleaner just to take the wires and then injector.
I don't have the stuff for it though. I'd have to splice them.
That's true. Maybe make this harness so that they all fan to the center, and then bring the wires to the center.
The connector.
Yes,
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
because that gives you length if you ever
I
had to
could
make
flip these around too. We can do them that way.
No, that's better this way, because then you're just laying the wire here. What would be trick, and they sell them on AMK hardware, the little metal, like question mark looking hooks, you know, and you just fold them over.
Yeah,
Go through on the bolt.
So I'm realizing as I'm looking at this too, the sensor comm and go split. I'm gonna have to make 5 wires for that.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Well, there's
use
plenty of wire.
plenty of wire. I'll take it and I'll make 5 pieces of wire, I guess.
Although you probably should use generic like red and black for that.
I do have some. I don't think I have enough small though. But
I'm gonna let you guys do.
yeah, I kind of want to keep it together up until the valve cover. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I found a problem with the throttle linkage this morning too. Hits the valve cover. I have to modify that to make that work. So you got an oil pressure sensor wire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should just bring it over here because that's where it's going to be. I'm going to start putting stuff kind of where it's supposed to be. I'll do the commons last. So which one was that? This is oil pressure, right? It needs to be over here anyways, so it's not going to be part of the harness in that direction. It's going to be over here. It's going to be where that gauge currently is.
Shrink that one, man.
Yeah, I guess it would go into this harness that I've got here already.
Do that.
And there's going to be a common wire that has to follow it, but it's going to be like right here, right?
I see why you're gonna wait.
You see what?
I see why you're gonna wait on that.
Yep.
To bring that common. Well, there's two. Yeah, there's the sig return and then the VREF. Yep.
Sensor ground out. I don't know if that's important. Or
Yes.
Want that? Not that it's not
So-
important.
That one's the one that splits off like 5 or 6 times that isn't currently split.
Well, I got it. Wait. One thing.
That's actually really nice. This label maker.
Yeah,
I don't have that. I gotta get that.
it's a regular Brother label maker, and I bought the cassettes for it. They're like some off-brand or whatever,
Yeah.
but they seem to work. Yeah, it's just barely shrinks it up
Oh, it's funny. It says TIA. Pain in the ass.
to. Yeah, so once I get that Well, I need to. You know what I need to do is stop being lazy and get an. What I need to do is to use the extension cord that's right next to it. I got like 500 extension cords in this garage. You'd think that I would be smart enough to use it, but I'm not, because I'm lazy. That's what I tell everyone.
That's it. Let's go in the chat here.
What now? B8.
The next thing I got to figure out is what I need for the ignition harness.
Can you tell me? Can you go back to B8?
Bravo 8 is IACB low.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was. I'm trying to label them the way that they're labeled on there.
Yes.
That way it will make our lives easier.
So Dale Dassel says, I'm a retired aircraft engine tech, so this is unacceptable from a big company like Holley, in my opinion, on the labeling and the lack thereof.
Well, I mean, Dale and I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's out of agreement here.
And as a current airline avionics tech, yes, this is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. This is an insane amount of work. It could have been very easily avoided.
You'll hate me to tell you this, but at work we've got the machine that does the laser etching of the wires. We could have ran this whole harness through it.
Right. Yeah, but you got to program it, and you got to put them, you know.
I could have.
Could have done that.
They could have done it
They
too.
could have done it.
How much does harness cost?
Well, it came with the whole. When you buy the
Oh,
ECU,
it comes with the universe.
it comes with it, and they
I don't
cut.
know, man. That's such a simple step. They should just either charge you for it or just do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that J1?
Yeah. So we said J1 A11. We started doing
Ah.
that. Then we realized that A is J1.
Yep.
I see.
So there will be something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just put
I
A1.
didn't see
A or
the
B is
A11.
fine.
Yeah. So that's Alpha 11.
I just try and keep the text as short as possible to save the cartridge. I've got
Oh.
extra cartridges. I've got another.
I was trying to match what it said
That's
on.
fine. I mean, it's fine.
They're
Yeah,
short
that's
labels.
fine.
Alpha 11 is matte input.
Yeah.
Matt input.
And they see manifold filter, which, by the way, I got to put that sensor in. There's another piece of low-hanging fruit.
I'll do it while I'm working on this. Well, this says Matt sense out on here.
Yeah, just put matte sense. We know what
Well, I
that
put
means.
Matt input. That's what it said on there. That's what you said it said.
Yeah, matte input's fine.
Because of what it is.
Yeah.
I understand it.
We were trying to figure out what we wanted to say too, because
Right.
that's technically the sensing element.
It's just that's just the input. There's
Right.
one or two other. Well, with that, there's one
There's
other.
BREF and SIG return too.
Right.
I just wanted to match the
Well, yeah.
schematic because I feel like that's.
These were dialogues we had this morning. It changed as we went along.
It did because we were trying to figure out. We couldn't believe at first how basic it. We're like, this has got to be better than this. Nope. Nope. All right, let me get that MAP. Put some cheese on it and install it.
So,
What do we got there?
PWN number 3 V10.
And that's an output. PWM3 out.
Stuff is like anti-seize. It's you can't avoid getting it on your fingers.
Don't wear it.
Like I said, I've really fallen in favor of using this. Jeff recommended it. I think it's better than the Permatex Teflon seal.
That might be, man. It has withstood the engine vacuum and heat and fuel so far
On your
on the
yeah.
heads.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it doesn't dry hard. It
Right.
still stays flexible, so I think it won't really leak too
Right.
in the future.
That's not my problem. That's not the problem I'm solving right now.
Like, oh no, not I, not me, boss.
Somebody else can untangle.
I will untangle in a minute. Let me do what I'm doing here.
I'm labeling.
That's fine.
One job. I have one
You're
job.
doing a good job.
You have one job to do. IAC,
Did I say it wrong?
not ICA.
Where's my dyslexia?
Okay, what's tangled that I need to get fixed?
I mean, they're all tangled, so.
Okay. Have you done, how many IACs have you done? Because we can bring those over.
All the purple ones, there's 4.
I have no idea. I've done those wires. That's what I've done.
Yeah, there's like 2 more of them there too.
Let's have all purple for IAC.
Well, that makes sense. Some of the other shit they've done doesn't make sense.
I can prioritize
That at
the
least
purple ones.
does.
Yeah.
So this should be another eye.
I gotta call Gus and I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask
here it
him
is.
how he did this.
There's another eye.
I just did B1, so now it's B2. No. I just did B2, now B1.
Well, no, that's an injector.
Nope, not B21.
Here's the other eye at B.
I wonder if he's around. He didn't answer. Well, if he calls me back, I'm gonna be like, dude, how long did it take you to sort all this out? 'Cause- MAT. It's, it's starting to look like something now, though.
Yeah.
As they're labeled, and I'm
Cool,
able to
cool.
start laying it in here. It's starting to look like something. Who's your team?
Sabers.
Where are they from?
Buffalo.
Of course. I should have assumed. You freaking New Yorkers.
We're losing 5-2 in the third. We're doing real good.
You know what's funny about that statement? It's like Buffalo and New Yorker are not the same thing at all. You're from the suburbs. Not even remotely the same.
Is that all the IACs?
There should be 4. If you did 4 IACs, you got them.
I am not paying attention to what I'm doing. I am just labeling. I'm going one at a time, not paying attention at all to. I should say what
That
I'm
looks
doing.
like
I am
there's
paying
one.
attention.
IAC, yeah, they're all right here. IAC, IAC. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My priority is complete.
Those are gonna come over here. We'll do the IAC and the TP. Where are TPS wires? See TPS anywhere.
I don't remember doing them either.
There's gotta be.
Oh, there's one. because the TPS is another one of those where it's got the common sig return and VREF.
So what's the input wire though? I don't remember labeling anything TPS.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I
You
put
did?
TPS.
Alpha 5.
So I want to do that now. I want to get the TPS with the
Alpha
ice.
5 TPS signal green, solid green wire.
So don't remember it.
Nope.
Because I'm going to do that with this. And then I've got to do the sensor. I'm not going to be able to avoid doing the round. Okay. So that one will come over here with these.
Alright, so it's a what now?
5.
You know what I might want to do?
TPS sig.
TPS.
Start using some small zip ties just to hold them together.
Not a bad.
And then we can clip them later.
Trying to be mindful of putting them all on the same way. But I make no guarantees that all the heat shrink is going on.
It's okay.
I'm trying to,
It's okay.
but mindless tasks and me don't get along.
Don't worry about it, man. It's not that important. So I'm going to start bundling them. Now, the thing that's going to throw me right now is I don't have any of the sensor
No,
grounds.
so don't even bother bundling.
But I want to kind of get them in the place
Yeah.
where they're supposed to be. Then I can come back and I can lay the sensor ground wires in. So there's only one wire for this?
It's 3.
I know, no, I know that. That's all right.
Well, yeah, there's 1.
Now this gets all 4.
Yes.
So, now wait, what's this?
Do you want me to find something and I can prioritize it?
No, it's the sensor, the common ones that we don't have more than one wire of. I'm gonna get forced into having to start doing those soon. Where was that TPS? Did you do it all?
I just pulled it over here.
Oh, here it is.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, yeah. So this is gonna come here.
Is there another TPS one that you need?
No. But they have to be made. The
You
signal
need-
return and VREF.
It's a pot, isn't it? So it needs a ground and a
It is.
voltage.
Exactly.
So where's it get its voltage from?
From the VREF, 5 volt. 5 volt in, signal return, and the wiper is that.
Yeah,
So
I
there's
figured
no
that's the
more
sensor.
of that in here.
Center.
Correct.
I don't care.
Okay, so for this segment right here, I could put a ground wire in here.
Inject
Well,
it.
I need 2. I need 2 wires. Right? I gotta have 2 wires.
Yeah, you gotta have 2 wires for VREF and the return.
Yep.
It's gonna require some forethought, man, to do all the splices because they're all going to different places. So do you
You have to just
start
leave
it
them
from,
along.
like, here and then bring everything to it? Or
I don't know.
that's probably the best idea.
I think I should make everything come right here.
Right. For those. I agree.
So I need to figure out 2 wires I can take out of that mess over there and use for this. This needs 2 more wires. Ugh.
If I were doing this,
Yeah.
I would use generic red and black.
I have
won't
it.
Be the colors of any of this.
I have it. Oh, you know what? I don't
You know
have.
what I mean?
I don't think I have small enough gauge, red and black.
With 20,
No, I doubt it.
even 18. I mean,
I've got red, I don't have black. I got 18 red. I've got very minimal black.
oh my god, I just scored again. It's 6-2.
I got white and red. White.
There were single colors. That's what I was thinking, was to rip it out of that harness that's left,
Yeah.
right? And there should be more left after we get done trimming these down. You guys get a first-hand look at just how much freaking effort goes into this.
We could use the red with the white. It's close enough.
Yeah, we can do that. For V rep for voltage.
Yeah. I mean, there's 6 feet of it. That's it.
That's enough.
Be smart with it. What do you want for signal return? Something dark?
Yeah. Signal return. You mean the ground? The sensor ground. Black. There's a black. I know there's a black in there.
No, because the only time black was used for that power input,
No, there's black in that whole
they're in
harness.
these. They're in these.
Oh, they are. Oh, they're not used. Okay, well, use white. White in DC.
How about a
White.
gray?
White is common in DC.
Is it for ground?
According to UL 508A, it is common.
What color I would use?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to use a dark color. So
Pick one.
let's make it got a nice brown
Iron.
with black. How about that? Black and brown.
No, because red and brown next to each other, I'm not gonna be able to see the difference.
Okay, what will you see?
Something starkly different.
Well, you pick it.
I like the white. I like the white. White is obvious. White is like, oh, brown.
Yeah. So when this is all done,
I think I ran out.
you're gonna design a wiring diagram. So if you ever do not own this car one day, if somebody's not totally lost.
They won't be. They'll be able to trace it. They're gonna be able to trace it out.
What is this white wire? How come white to ground?
You have more of this?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I got one more of those smaller ones. We're gonna probably run out. Sorry, we don't really need it. Yeah.
Guess I should have ordered more.
Split the injector. That way
Well, then no, do the injectors on this side. I'm talking about the injector harness. There's a whole other harness that has. Yeah, there's a whole other harness that has to be built for the injectors. There's a whole other harness that needs to be built. Actually, I don't think I'm going to need to build the ignition harness. I don't think I need it. I think that this connector for the sniper or for the hyperspark, I think it's going to hook directly into the harness.
The white. And that's it. Right?
The white, the crank and cam, or one of those two. I think it's high and low. I don't know. I have to look at the diagram and figure it out.
Well, the Terminator's got to be in between it somehow to do the timing control.
Yeah. I'm just saying that what they have is they got the main harness, an ignition harness, and I have the.
Oh yeah,
Hyperspark.
Yeah.
But the Hyperspark, I bought the adapter to go from the Hyperspark to the to this right here. I think I can just go straight into this from the main
Yeah,
harness.
you probably can.
So that eliminates the need to really use that harness.
Well, the green and the pink. Just the one. Oh no, there's more.
There's power
Okay, so this is the
Power
this is the
and-
trigger.
and high and low. Yeah.
Yeah.
Power high and low, right? So I don't know. I have to figure out how that interfaces to the HP. I don't know yet. This fucking pisses me off. I'm gonna have to somehow get a jog in that.
Couldn't just bend it.
It's heavy. I'm gonna have to put a jog in, and I may have to take it back out. Right, which involves taking the pedal apart, which is
That's always fun.
a bitch.
That spring.
I'll worry about that last. That's something I know how to do.
That and the throttle cable.
Okay, so this needs to be. I'm gonna have to make a label for this at some point. Like
I think that's Alpha 18. Where that hooks to.
Right. That's one.
I better order more of that freaking wire label now.
Alpha 26. That's the VREF. You'll have to make one, two.
Ah, ah, ah. You lost, or did you get it? Okay.
Just count.
It was a little delayed, so that's why I wasn't sure. Seemed like you got it, but. Okay. Got 4 injector wires. Trying to prioritize those, but they're hard to find.
I'm trying to see if I can get more label stuff.
Today,
Sure.
I would just.
Down here in LA,
Well, that's true.
it doesn't look like it, but a lot of times I can get stuff same day, but not this because it's not
Pretty
Amazon.
special.
It's not Amazon's brand or anything.
I'll look down there, but sure.
Blue. Right. Injector 8.
2 more cassettes would be enough, right?
I think 2 more will do it.
Should have bought more. I didn't. It said it was like 13 feet or something, so I was like, oh, that should be plenty. It goes quick.
It does go quick. You get 3.
Well, we just hit order run 2 already, so it doesn't matter. It's
2 will probably.
the injector themselves, that short harness that goes into making the injectors. I don't even need to label those because it gets pinned right here. I don't think that I just need to label it going into the connector. I think I can shrink the IAC and the TPS one. There shouldn't be any reason I can't shrink those right here. Eventually, I mean, the labels are going to end up inside the sheath at some point, but
Right.
who cares? I mean,
Only if you ever got to do repairs.
right. Well, which you pull it out of the, you pull it out of the harness to do it. Yeah, I guess the Dominator can do 16 or something.
Really?
Up to 6 injectors.
Doing all the easy shit first. Okay. I need to put two more wires in here. The white and the red with the white, or white with the red. This is white with red.
Yeah, so toss that in there.
Yep. And now I can zip tie this.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Huh.
can,
Well, I've got your 6. I have A through F of your
Yeah.
injectors.
and
Do you need me to do?
no, don't need to do the other two. We'll just stow those at some point. Maybe we'll mark them just so it's
Definitely mark them.
in case someday I put a V8 in it.
Or if an injected driver dies and then
Right.
fucking get a swap one.
Right.
Well, I won't label it for now. I'll leave the tape label. I'll move on to something else that we will use.
No, I would definitely put,
Where you want?
put heat shrink labels on. Never mind.
I will find them, but at least work on. I don't know what else we need to wire them.
Yeah, we're gonna do this quick. I can use different colors for them. As long as they're labeled, it doesn't
Of
matter.
course.
Yeah. I think I'm getting the first bit of the harness like starting to look like something though.
Objective power. Okay, I'll do that one. FP, fuel pump. Fuel pump. Yep. I'll do this one, but I'm gonna do it fast.
There should be no reason I can't cut these four.
That's the points.
Nice, man. 7-2. Whoa.
They're getting their asses kicked.
It's over.
Over, man. Game over.
Need injector G. Injector G.
Injector G. All right, so those two, keep them A through F, right?
That's A through F.
Yeah, so perfect. I'll take A through F,
I have G and H.
and I'm going to separate it from this. Separate this.
Let's do E5, which is G. Do we want to maybe do these two in a different color?
Different colors of what?
True tubing?
I don't have different colors.
Oh, never mind.
We have white and white.
Here. G. Print. Orange.
Orange.
Oranio.
Orange.
Isn't that what that
I
is?
don't know. Maybe. I don't remember.
It's definitely not Oscar.
Try to do orange in Spanish?
I don't remember.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
No, that's eyes.
that,
You said ojo, right?
yeah,
That's eyes.
I don't remember.
I don't either. My Spanish is not so good, man.
Me three.
If I heard it, I would know it.
Just dropped
What do I know?
Well, I just dropped the pin that was up here. It stuck to my hand.
Good job, Daniels.
This is gonna be a mess because this is all freaking tangled. So I gotta untangle all this.
Wait. building harnesses is all about.
I'm well aware, and I may just have to slide them down and shrink them first. Well, no, because where's this connector going? Well, it's going to go right here. I guess I can safely kind of put them.
Yeah, that's probably a good spot.
Put them here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're my hero, dude.
Where's the injector common wire? There's that. It's that red one, right?
It is right here. Injector power.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Doesn't have a label. Tell me
Call
where
it
it is.
injector common.
Well-
Oh, we didn't put the pin number up. Oh, that's because it doesn't have a pin. Oh, really? Correct. Because it comes from.
Yeah, it goes directly. It does have a pin. It has 2 pins. It's got to get jumpered.
This jumper to.
Hey, Gus. Hey, how are you? So, yeah, it went down a couple of times. Yeah, no, the swap went really well. It was like an hour and a half to get it out, and an hour and a half to get it in. So what I was going to ask you is, so we're working on the wiring right now. You did the unterminated harness, right? I, I have to ask you, was that a crazy, insane amount of work? Yeah,
Weird. I don't know why.
Yep.
The preview.
The number of wires that I carry into the engine compartment
right,
because, I was like, oh, I don't want to take a bunch of wires in there if I'm not going to use them.
right.
And then I found out that the problem is you don't really know what you need until everything's in there.
Right.
And, so, yeah, dude, it's,
So I took the backwards approach, but the biggest thing that John and I are noticing is the unterminated harness, none of the wires are labeled. None of them.
correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
We had to go through and,
The colors are, they repeat colors.
yep.
You end up, what I ended up doing, dude, is I took the back and it didn't take me long, but I basically just went down each wire, I put
Yep.
power to each one, and and at the terminated end,
Yep.
B1, B2, B3.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's what and then I put a sticker on the end.
That's exactly what we're doing right now. We're going through and putting labels. I got a label maker that does heat shrink tubing,
There you go. Yeah.
and I'm just doing each. We're going through and we're doing each one, but some of them it's like the sensors. You have to splice it and put individual commons in for all the sensors. It doesn't have.
Right. You'll have like one sensor ground,
Yep.
and then it hits someplace, and then you basically at that point you whatever you
What do
run
you
a
wanna call
junction
it?
or something, and then I run
Injector.
everybody else.
Injector
Yep.
power.
Yep. All right. I'm just making sure we're not out to
I'm not
lunch
gonna
with
put a-
this, because
I'm not
it's
gonna
like.
put a-
There is no pin number.
Also, it's the same thing with the sensor, the 5-volt reference
Yep.
sensors.
Yep.
It's the same shit. It's one wire that does multiples.
Yep.
I think I ran. There's a
PWR.
couple of wires that don't do it.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
It's there. It's in the pigtail, but then
Right.
it goes nowhere.
Right. Yeah. We get. Yep. Yep. Holy cow.
The other thing is, dude, is be careful on there's a wire that comes out for, I think it's just for a 12 volt, like it's a thicker wire that comes out for a 12 volt lead,
Yep.
and it comes out of the solenoid, and then it's the same wire, same gauge, and everything for the injectors.
Yep. Yep. We ran into that. We already found that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I started mine. I tried to turn it on,
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's two red wires, right? Two 14 gauge red wires. Yep.
they come out of the
Yep.
like, oh, what's power? The other one,
Yep. Yep. Okay. So you went through all
Yeah,
the same
one,
growing.
one feeds the injectors, the other one goes to the battery.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. One of them feeds the fuel pump relay, and the other
That's
one
it.
the other one goes to the injector harness.
That's right.
Yep.
And that's what I had backwards.
Yeah.
That's right. The pump was like running nonstop. And I was like, what's going on?
Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Well,
That's why we went through one at a
that's
time.
why we went through every single wire. There's got to be 50 wires. We went through every single one and did and chased them out. Okay.
I will say that's one thing that kind of pisses me off a
It
little bit.
does
For this kind of,
for this kind of money. That's what we've been bitching about all day. For the amount of money that Holly charges for this harness, they couldn't freaking laser print on the wires so you knew what they were. Yeah.
You want me to make one for that?
I got a shitty ass $300 harness for the Porsche from Rubble Wire, and they can.
Yes.
So yes.
Yep.
So this one.
Yep.
This is
Yep.
the,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Put
Okay. Well, good. I'm just
FP
making sure that like we didn't do something different.
put FP relay 12 volt in.
Should I do F space P?
Just put FP
Okay.
RLY.
RLY.
Yeah, it is.
12V
We've been
in.
at it all morning, and it's. I'm finally starting to get stuff. I'm finally starting to bundle wires to go to sensors.
Yeah, right on.
Yep. All right, guys. So I just want to check in with you because I knew you had to go through this. So. All right, brother. Right on. Right on. Thanks, Gus. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. Good luck to you guys.
Yep. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
What else should I prioritize?
Bye.
All right, Danny. So for this wire, we're calling it FP relay 12 volt in. That's the one that's got to go to
That's
the
got to go
battery.
to the battery. Yep. It's already fused.
Yeah.
It's all yeah. I'm gonna try and sneak that in with the 12 volt.
You know
ring
what? You know
terminal
what's
so
silly?
that-
I just had this thought. Yes, it's fused, but the fuse is all the way over there, and the freaking wire runs the entire length of the bay. Fuse needs to be there.
It should be.
Yep.
It should be. If it rubs raw, I agree with you.
Yep. Gonna melt that wire.
I'm just gonna leave this one over here though.
$300 harness. He said had them all labeled.
It is laziness. It's I'm gonna complain to Holly because this is probably gonna get for Holly. This will probably get some attention.
This probably added 5 hours to this job that we did.
Oh,
yeah, because
easily.
we've been working on this since
Yep.
7:30.
Yep.
And it's 12:15 now.
Yep. Oof. Oofta.
5 hours to this job that if they would have been labeled, we would have just hooking shit up.
Yep. Oh yeah, it would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we could have just terminated.
We
it
would
at
have
that time.
terminated.
What
Yeah.
else should I prioritize labeling?
Let's see. What else is over here?
There's still a lot of wires.
These are going to be unused. All these input ones. We have no idea what ASDGI transmit is.
Yeah, I have no clue.
That's
Same thing. This is an output. This is PWM output, not going to be used.
So things that are not going to be used, let's not label them for now.
Same here. Input 4.
Hey, what are all these? Are all
Knock 2. That one probably.
Knock
isn't-
2 not used.
Okay.
Knock 1 will be though.
I think I already labeled. So that's 813 input.
It's just like unused. We'll just take over to here.
Well, eventually, let's just. Well, I was gonna say we could hand them up
I'm
there.
gonna take this out of the way.
A1 coil is probably used, right?
Pretty sure that's for an RPM input. I
Coil
think that
in?
ends up being terminated.
I don't know.
A1 coil in.
It's just
Because the yellow wire on the sniper is that too. It's for the RPM input to
PWM.
fire the injectors. But you're using like crank and cam signaling, so I don't see why
This is gonna tell it. This through the this is gonna tell it what to do right here.
It's kind of unknown if that's used.
Yeah,
at this
I don't
time. The
think-
A1 coil in.
I don't
Is it on
think
the
it is.
PWM?
But
It's another unused. Yeah.
I don't think it
I'll
is.
keep
But
this
you
one
know,
here for now.
we'll just leave it.
Let's see. What are you?
Well, let me look and see what that is. A1 coil in.
Spout.
Yeah, unused.
Input 1. That's not used, right? None of the input ones.
Inputs are going to be unused. That A1 coil, that's another loose wire that's probably going to be unused. Coil in.
Coil in.
If you weren't doing timing control, that's what you would use to get an injector pulse.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
what that
about.
is.
I need the points out.
Yeah, which is the
That-
white wire.
The white wire, which goes to the white wire of the
I have
TD
one.
box.
Yes.
Okay.
That I need eventually.
I'll keep that
So
one.
this will be unused.
What are these here? Those. Okay, that's right. Those later.
Just trying to
This is
prioritize.
gonna go here.
Map sensor. Probably need that.
We do.
Yep. Definitely. Most definitely.
Plus 5 volts. Doesn't say more than that.
That's the signal ref. Yeah, we definitely need this.
Multiple
It's gonna be split.
multiple times maybe.
Yeah.
PWM.
Not used.
Input number 2.
Used.
You have that injector red wire?
Yes.
I can take it.
Take it, baby.
Which one is it? This one?
Fuel pump sense. Probably need that.
Fuel pressure sense you need.
Oh, whatever. It's FP.
Okay.
CTS out.
Yes.
And last but not least, EX pass. Bypass out. Sorry.
That was part of the ignition. I remember that. We had that conversation. We're like, "Why?"
E27.
A27 lands on the ignition. Yes.
We need that.
You know, Danny, did you notice that there's light gray and heavy dark lines?
Yeah. I thought that was just the PDF error or something. Maybe it isn't.
Is that wire side?
Maybe they're just not used.
Maybe. Could be.
It's pinned, but no, it's definitely not used. Well, no, gray does not mean not used because the map sensor, all of them are gray.
It might be wire.
It could be wire gauge. It could be 20 versus 18, perhaps. Doesn't say on the drawing anywhere though.
It says gauge, right? Doesn't it say gauge?
It does here, but they're all 20s.
But like this thin is. Oh no, yeah, those are all 20. Alright, so we need bypass out.
Yes, we do.
So we just need. So I really only have 7 more wires I need to label.
If you want to label that bypass out like IGN bypass out, that way we'll know it goes to the ignition harness.
I'm gonna do that one now.
Right, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I can find it again. So, I just want to make sure I prioritize labeling ones that we're going to use. ING,
IGN
IGN.
bypass out.
That makes more sense. Bypass out.
Okay. I got the injector wires banned.
I should have brought you lacing cord, because then you could have laced them. They would have fit.
Yeah.
Jeans.
It's gonna turn out okay. That's funny. Gus must have spent just himself. He must have spent more time doing this than us.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to have. I don't know. I mean, Gus
This
could
is taking us 5 hours.
I
We
know.
got 3 of us here.
I know. Oh, dude.
We're going on hour 6 of this.
I mean, he might not have done. We're doing a little bit of extra work.
Yeah, we kind of are too.
Well, he said that he determined which ones he wasn't going to use and didn't even pull them through, which I get. I mean, I understand doing.
Should I label this?
5-volt VREF.
5-volt V ref.
You're okay with calling it VREF?
Yeah, that's the voltage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the that's the other side of the sensor.
Yes.
There's for 3-wire sensors. That's the voltage
VREF
side
with ground and sig
and
return.
signal return.
So
Yeah.
this is
Plus 5. Well, just put 5V VREF. Space VREF. REF. No, one. Make it one. Yeah.
I'm gonna start leaving only wiring tools up here. I'm gonna start moving tools.
tools, and
You okay?
Yeah.
bless you. Swallow wrong?
Yes.
Yeah. Even though you're not swallowing anything?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I do it all the time too.
It's fine.
Ah, shit.
What?
Put the wrong pin number on here.
Oh well.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I put 825. It should have been 826.
Say 26. Redo it.
Oh well.
No, I can't. If you ever got to repair it.
No, I said oh well, like you have to make another label.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh well, make another label. We run out. You know.
Well, that's why I'm trying to prioritize. I don't
Yeah,
think we're gonna
right.
run out. All right.
Good job, John.
I don't know.
I got to start looking at this injector wiring harness. You know, I'm looking at this and I'm almost thinking I should splice it instead.
Instead of putting the extra disconnect.
Why
for no
have
weird
the extra
reason.
connector?
Yeah, I agree with you. Even factory harnesses are made that way. They don't have another disconnect.
Yeah, I know why Holly did it. Because they have multiple injector harnesses
Right.
to interface. So I'm thinking just not doing that. I just got to figure out what I did with it. I put it over here.
I labeled one of the PW on top.
Here it is. Okay. Hey, they're labeled. Holy shit, they labeled them. Holly actually labeled something
On the wires?
on the wires.
No.
Look, they gave me each cylinder. Give me the loom. There's the connector, which we're probably not going to use.
Well, they still put giant flags on the wires, though. They really need to invest in a laser labeling machine. Because that looks like shit.
So where's cylinder 7 and 8? Because we can delete that. We can delete on that like immediately. I got spares in case I need it.
There you go.
Cylinder 7, cylinder 8. So hey, I didn't need the label maker for this anyways.
I wonder if the colors match.
I
They're
would
all
hope
different.
so.
They are all different here, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't, because I see a yellow. There is no yellow.
Oh, match that? Oh yeah, no, they
Yeah.
won't match that. I see what you mean now. Yeah, no. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Rude. So now which direction is
That'd be such a simple thing to do.
it has to go like this. Yeah, well, first of all, it won't fit there anyways.
Those aren't the right connectors.
Yeah, they are.
They are?
These are the jet drive connectors. So I'm pretty familiar with them. I'm gonna have to flip the injectors around. I can put a valve cover. Didn't see that coming.
We could send these to the front too, since we're not going to use them. Or are we? For the other two injector wires. Just send them with the other unused ones. . I was just gonna lay him over there.
That's fine.
Yeah, just leave them off to the side for now. I'll figure out what to do with them later.
Going on?
It will. I just can't. There. So number one.
I hate it when you look at words and you're like, that's not spelled right, but it is spelled right.
Yeah.
I hate that.
See you in grade 2.
2 more wires, guys.
Wow. One wire from all these gets tied to the red.
Unless you want me to label these. Well, I can't label it.
3. I just figured I'd snap these on you because why not, right?
What are you? A19.
You get a better angle from over there.
And I'm a Nancy. So.
Fuck.
Wait, 19.
Nope, demonetized.
And demonetized.
Almost 10 in.
You see it? See it.
Wait.
I'm guessing the red wire on all of them
Yeah, probably.
probably gets tied to the red wire on all of them.
Probably.
What's up, Dano?
This says CTS out,
Yeah.
but this A19 says coolant temp in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes, that's fine. It's
Which-
out.
which-
It's
which
coming
one
out
do
of the
you-
sensor.
Which one do you want it to say?
It doesn't. CTS in. I guess.
Make it CTS in.
All right, you snapped all those on. Right?
They're up.
Or CTS out.
In. Call it CTS in.
Okay.
Yeah, go with the drawing. Like we were
Coolant
saying,
temp
that was
sensor,
something we
got
were trying to determine the phraseology of earlier.
I'm gonna splice these directly to all these, and I'm just gonna solder them. And I'm not using that connector.
Mhm.
It's an unnecessary connector.
I agree with you, Dan.
Question is, how should I do this? Should I do it like this and come up over? Do I come this direction?
It looks cleaner if you go underneath.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you can just bring them under this, to
To the harness.
the harness
Yeah.
that comes and it'll break off really nicely and cleanly as you go.
Yeah, but you think about it. If I do that, it's got to make this hard turn underneath. You know what I mean? Just got to get the. I'll have to get the. This one will have to go around the front.
You can do that. Yeah, that's probably cleaner anyways. This one's also.
This one. Come back here.
Fuel pump? No.
It's gonna have to go over here.
Fuel. Is this fuel pressure?
Probably.
What's it say?
It says FP sense.
Yeah, fuel pressure sensor.
That's correct.
So I'll put.
Was it? Is it calling it an input
They're
too?
calling it. No, it just says fuel pressure.
That's a 3-wire sensor, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so that's fuel pressure sensor in.
So FP sensor in.
Put FP sense in.
Sense.
FPSENS
What
in.
number is it? A31. 31. FP
Sense in.
sense. SENS.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, doggy. Oh, doggy.
This is where we should have been 5 hours ago.
This is where we should have been 5 hours ago.
Yeah, if they were labeled.
Is there a third fuel pressure wire in this harness? Or is it just a common?
It's got 2 commons. Common ground, common power.
Well, it's got its own. Oh, that's the relay.
I don't know that I like that. I think I should come along the intake.
And you have it on the heat source.
Yeah, it's
You're
true.
better off having them up here. the radiuses aren't too tight, so you can do that and keep this swooping.
I've just got to get the.
Right. You do that.
I have a whole bunch of this stuff, but. All right.
Because like I'm visualizing when this is all loomed and stuff, that's gonna look really nice as the breakouts just turn
Yep.
out.
Right. I need to take a break. I got this like a racehorse.
It's almost getting to that time where I gotta go.
Yeah, I know. Well, are you ready to, you wanna go back up? What do you wanna do? You can get
In a
changed?
couple of minutes I will. Maybe when you take your break.
I'm gonna do that here in just a minute, because I got all the reds.
Want me to label these big black cables?
6 reds.
What I would label them as,
Yeah, it's whatever the main.
these are, that was that crank input.
This is cam in.
Yeah. So put this as crank sense. Like on this jacket, just
I
put
gotta
crank
get-
sense
I gotta
and
get
cam
bigger.
sense.
Right.
And then you can
I gotta get bigger labels.
put the individual.
There's bigger too.
And the biggest one is a wideband O2 sensor.
Is this 11 millimeter okay?
That would probably.
That'll fit.
Yeah.
It'll fit.
Will fit the big one too? Yeah, maybe. We'll go in here. Goodbye. Is there a connector number?
No, there's not. Because it's sub-harnessed.
So the first one is
Either one, crank or cam sensor.
crank. SENS. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to tell it to change the size of this printing?
No, it'll do it automatically. Kind of nifty. Getting closer. It looks like a disaster zone right now, but it's getting closer.
Very well, but sure. Okay, I got it on the first try.
Cool.
This had 830, but
Danny, look at this real quick. I just want to make you aware. So those 3-wire dual harnesses,
Mm-hmm.
they both terminate to the ignition, so you're not going to have every wire labeled because we only found one purple on
Right.
each. Just
There's
be
only
aware
3
of
wires that get hooked
that.
up.
That's correct.
And I'm thinking it's probably crank cam and power.
Could be.
I think it's probably purple.
So we're just labeling the big sub-assembly,
Right, that's fine.
and then it's figured out from there.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. It's starting to kind of get somewhere. I'm gonna have to
other
start
one-
putting some loom pretty soon.
cam sensor.
And then the next one you can make out to that's WBO2.
Enough to say that.
Wider bander. Look at how many freaking reds have to go together for the injectorators. Injectators. I think what we'll do is we'll probably shut down the stream, get you to the airport, and I'll think about some lunch.
That sounds good.
Sure does.
see what the wife is doing too. She's home. She's probably like, "You guys done yet?"
WB02.
Don't forget your sweaters over here too. It's okay. You'll just be back next week anyway. Why do you have to live in Atlanta? Why you gotta live in Atlanta?
No, why you gotta live in California?
See if I can get
Why?
this fit on there.
Yeah, but come stand in my shop and go, why?
Yeah.
That
You
didn't
and
print
your-
very well.
You and your 5 acres.
That didn't print very well.
Ooh. Doing more. I know why. Because I hadn't used that cassette yet, and it wasn't wound up.
Do I need to wind it?
No, just do it. It should be okay now.
The other one, the first one kind of did a little bit of mess up, but not that bad.
Okay.
Well, we started this morning with like 100 unlabeled wires, and now we've actually got something that resemble a harness. So.
We have something close. Yeah.
Put them on blast, Danny. Put it on the Holly Sport
will.
forum.
No, it
yeah.
doesn't fit.
Oh. Yeah, you need the one size larger.
That's what she said. And deep bottom tag.
You have a bigger one?
Also what she said.
17. That'll fit. That'll do her.
Do I need to wind it?
No, I already did it. So we'll strip all these back, and then we'll get that tied into that red there, and then we'll do then we gotta do a little dance here, and hook these up in there, and dip it there.
This thing isn't done by next weekend. I'm gonna be disappointed.
It's a matter of me having the time to do it. I've already
Kind of a lot of work still.
well, there's a lot of work, and it's like I'm already like I took a couple days off work, and I wasn't even. I've been being chased since I took a couple days off. You know, they're gonna be like, oh, on Monday they're gonna be like, you're back. And you're like,
Damn, you are. I want you to
he is. You see why I keep Dan
know. I get
as
it.
one of my good friends because he's such a good guy, a good friend, a good dude.
That would be a great time to take a break.
Yep. All right, we're gonna break it off here. We're gonna shut the live stream down, and maybe come back today. So for our 7 viewers, 8, maybe 10. You know, we might be back.
You guys will.
Gotta take John to the airport. He's gotta go home. Super Bowl tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Super Bowl tomorrow.
Damn right. Making chicken wings, chicken poppers, chicken dip. You're gonna miss out.
If we bring the string back, you can try to bring the other camera back too.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna shut her down. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.